Hello. Welcome back with another reading. I'm here. First I just want to start this off and say if you're new, welcome. If you just returned, I'm glad to see you again. For the energy of this reading, I'm feeling like if you found this, that means that you've come in alignment with this and you were meant to see it for some kind of reason. Take what resonates, of course. Something about those chakras feel like they're very, very key right now. Okay, I'm just gonna move this camera a little bit because it might help me with the reading. Okay, put this camera over here. Yeah, because I feel like when I'm talking to, I feel like this is definitely your energy right now. I've actually got something on that I was recently working on. So the crown chakra and the throat chakra. So maybe the number 16 is really prevalent with you. The color blue, something to do with space. I feel like, yeah, something with that. With purification, with your mind, your body, your spirit. So I feel like that's what you've been going through. And then with the crown, we have violet, the color violet, something with your thought and like meditation, that state of pure consciousness would be really, and the number 7, something to do with 7, something to do with maybe like a ring of like petals, a ring of like 1,000 petals. Yeah, so it kind of reminds me, and the central nervous system also has to do with the crown chakra. So I feel like, and the affirmations I understand, and for the throat chakra, it is I speak. So I feel like right now you might be in a spot where you're in the midst of being like, I understand that things take time. I understand that I'm working towards something and I'm speaking my truth, even if I feel like it might risk that. And I'm speaking my truth of who I am because I understand that if I don't, it's not gonna get me to an aligned spot. And my eye just started hurting. My right eye just started like hurting all of a sudden. Like I feel like something's in it, but nothing's in it. So I don't know who that relates to. I just felt that energy coming, but something to do with the eye, especially something with that. And then I was having like this. I'm gonna give you a situation that just happened to me, and I feel like that's what made me come to this reading, because I was like, this is the exact energy that I'm feeling right now in the collective where I'm talking to, this energy. So I was driving and I suddenly started feeling a really itchy throat, like my throat, I started coughing and I couldn't, like, I don't even know why. I felt like, I was like, oh, my throat chakra feels a bit stuck. I don't know why. And then it got really bad to the point where I had to pull over because I was like, oh my God, I can't drive. And before that, I noticed a car behind me seemed a bit suspicious. And I was like, oh, that's interesting. It was at nighttime. And I was thinking, okay, like it was early night. It wasn't late or anything. But yeah, there's something about this car and I had this weird feeling. And I was like, something about this car. There's something off about it. I don't know what it is. And I was like, oh, then my throat started getting a bit interesting. I was feeling this random like jaw pain and head pain all of a sudden. It was out of like nowhere. I was like, okay, I'm just gonna keep driving. And then I had to pull over, and as soon as they went past, and then I had this like feeling as I was going past them, the lights to turn the opposite way. It was like, turn the opposite way right now. And I could feel them like watching me, and I went the opposite way and I was gone. And then once they were gone and I just went back to my usual path, I realized that my throat was suddenly clear. None of the symptoms I had, everything was gone. It was the strangest phenomena, and it was like, that's what I feel like when I'm talking about really resonates. And then I had this urge to put on, to sage my spaces. So I'm feeling like there's definitely a lot of nervous energy going around, something with energy at the moment, and definitely cleansing and making sure, you know, you're balanced and you're in a state of, you know, feeling and taking in the energies you can feel. And like, if you're getting intuitive messages, whoever I'm talking to, this could relate in so many different ways. Just this could show up in so many different ways. So I'm thinking that's definitely a key thing. Listening to your intuition with something and the subtle signs of your intuition. Like, I feel like that's a really key, and like how it shows up in your body. And that's a very key message here. So if I'm talking to you that right now is something you need to pay attention to. Like, really sink in, not what everyone else is saying. Just sink into yourself for a little bit and sit with it and feel the messages coming in. And then if you start feeling like how I felt in that way, like an example of that, that's your intuition talking to you. I'm just saying, in case where I'm talking to you, you're coming to know it all and you just want to help decipher like how you know if it's not just like a headache because of the other day, because of stress, or if it's a headache because of your intuition's warning you about something, which stress is also your intuition telling you that whatever you're doing isn't aligned. So, but yeah, yeah, I feel like that's a very key message here. And I feel like definitely making sure that you protect your energy. That feels like also who I'm talking to, or whatever people I'm talking to, men, woman, feminine, masculine, what your energy is. Think about energy here. Whatever your energy is, I feel like protective energy is really key right now. Like, you're in a spot of wanting to protect your energy and wanting to just find peace. Like, find a really content state at the moment. I feel like that's really, yeah, I just wanted to say that message because I definitely was feeling that, and I was thinking that's really interesting that it came out of nowhere. It feels like a collective message. So anyway, I'm gonna pull some cards, and yeah. So I recently made these, and I also feel like these will be really key for this. So I've made some little ones because I think they could be interesting for reading. Okay, so I'm gonna use them. And some people be like, oh, you know, you made them out of paper. Like, that doesn't mean it's relates or anything. Which, technically, tarot cards are made out of like cardboard. Or like, you know, like, it's the same thing. It's the intention behind it that makes it help its significance in a way, you know, I feel like, because everything's really energy. Anyway, so I've got anger and enlightenment and crown chakra, which is what I was talking about, and compassion and animals' messages. So I feel like there might be an animal's messages coming on, which could be your animal instincts of like I said, with the head, or like something with because the crown chakra, that's a very key thing that has to do with your body. And yeah, I feel like that's the nervous system, things like that, with finding compassion with yourself and coming into a different state and letting go of like anger or anything you might be holding on to. And from this one, I feel like okay, so I've got a bunch of things. So I don't want this to be a love message, but it did get falling in love. But I'm just gonna pick, if I get it again, then I'll say it in the reading. But let's just go off what I get. Oh my god, I got it again. Okay, so I just got falling in love twice. So if I'm talking to you, falling in love is definitely a lesson right now you're going through, and new connections. So I feel like right now you were going through this, and the Phoenix. So you're coming through a Phoenix state of maybe a past relationship, a past situation, and new connections are coming in, and one of them you're gonna fall in love with them. That's what I'm getting. Okay, so I'm gonna pull an oracle. I also want to say, as I get more into this, that this is also a timeless reading, and I just want to thank my ancestors quickly, past, present, future, for protecting me and guiding me along my way and giving me good advice and protecting me. I fucking said that, you know, and supporting me and uplifting me in times when I really needed it, and giving me the signs I need to grow and move through things. And I also want to, any energies that are seen or unseen, negative or dark energies or entities, are going to be transmuted into love, light, peace, prosperity and love and pure energy, the pure kind of love, the healthy, the divine connections that come in, they're all that kind of love. That's the only ones, and any other energies are gone and they're not welcome, and if they come in, they're just going to be transmuted to that kind of light, love, pure energy. Okay, I want to say that. So, what's the oracle message? It's interesting. It's a random bug. It's like a moth. It just flew. So, to me, moths, like animal messages, like, I got something with moths, I feel like. So, maybe just your ancestors coming in, because it can represent, like, your ancestors, or maybe a past loved one that's coming in. It's a message of protection. It's a message of saying, like, I'm here. Like, it's just what I'm talking about. That's a very, that also might be really relevant. Something with moths, something with, like, yeah, because it just looks curious. So it feels more like a curious kind of energy. Interesting. Okay, so yeah. Okay, so what's the message? My card just fell. What's the message? What's the message? The collective. So I just had cards almost full out, and then it's just oh, we got Mother. Mother, the Empress, represents nurturing and feminine motherly principle. Endless opportunities are waiting to be nurtured and developed. You create and cultivate, not because you need to, but because your purpose is to give and receive. Okay. Remember, you are filled with love and you are loved. So maybe you have lost a loved one. It could be a mom, it could be someone like a motherly figure to you, and they really wanted that message to come out. Also got Two of Hearts, Union, the Universe, Expansion, and Eight of Stars. Okay. Here's also this card. I don't know if you can see it, but you can. So, and then we've got Union. Universe. This is just a pause if you want to just read it on your own. I will be reading out parts of it, like the key parts, but anyway, I don't know if it's showing, which is kind of a shame, but anyway. Okay, I feel like that made that work. Okay, let me just put this one in. Okay, there we go. So this is, I feel like, unconditional love embraces both shadow and light, not just fleeting emotions that lift you temporarily. Be open to transformative power of love that is always with you. This is a completion of a cycle. A desire has been or is about to be fulfilled. The experience shows that while pain may push you, better results come when your vision pulls you forward. Get yourself ready to receive by celebrating all you have created. Give thanks to your supporters and collaborators. Okay. You nurtured the seed, and now the fruits are your reward. Breathe in, enjoy what you've created, feel inspiration pouring into a spark, a new beginning. When you ask, it is already on its way. And then, oh, brilliant answers and luminous ideas may drop out of nowhere like shooting stars. If you feel overwhelmed by the rush, slow the momentum through meditation, healing, and something you enjoy. Clear your energy of doubt to explore what excites you. Accelerate a great idea with decisive action. Focused willpower. All possibilities exist. Believe it and you'll see it. So, I don't know if that's a message from your ancestors, but if it was, if it resonates in that kind of light, to anyone who might have recently lost someone, that's the message they wanted you to know. To other people who have just come into this and come the general also resonate with that some kind of way. It's just for you propelling and letting in. And it's kind of, I feel like the energy is saying you are not alone and you are supported, and Spirit is always with you. They are always with you. You know, you're always protected divinely and everything is working out. Okay, so whether this bond is romantic, familial, or friendship, professional, or with the energy, with the natural world, the shared energy propels you both towards something greater. It is like looking in a mirror, highlighting what needs to be embraced or healed. Expand your capacity to be harmonized and love. Unconditional, okay, and then I went into that before. Yeah, so well, it actually kind of confused me for some reason. Yeah. Okay, so I'm really feeling this energy of like a loved one moment, because this can resonate to so many people, not just someone who's going through. My throat felt a bit blocked, so maybe you felt my throat chakra, so maybe you felt a bit stuck, like it's been definitely something has been weighing on you emotionally, and you're moving through, and as you speak it is coming on its way, and everything is working out. And I feel like maybe you're scared to speak about it because you might be scared something rapidly might change, go wrong or go right, or it won't come true if you speak it. But that's not the case. It'll still come true even if you speak it, especially if you speak it. Yeah. On the bottom we've got confusion. Okay, your dreams lie beyond your comfort zone. Embrace this opportunity for growth. You have so much freedom. You can choose to be in self-imposed prison if you like, but remember, you created the restrictions so you also have the power to change them. That, I feel like, really resonates with exactly what I was just talking about. It's interesting how it always resonates in some way. And on top we've got metamorphosis, the release. Okay. So, the release. I hope this loads. Okay, so that's the release, and as well as the confusion I just read. I don't know if you can read it. You can read it? There we go. But metamorphosis. So reading your own time if you would like, or you can skip through a bit as I'm reading it, but it's your choice. Okay. The release is a portent of radical change akin to physical or emotional death. You may be grieving the loss of a person, situation, or belief as part of a natural cycle. Coping with endings requires love, trust, and courage. Attune to the shift and new connections will follow. If you're not quite ready, fill the space between the old and new with love to let go of the past and welcome hope for the future. One day soon, you will wake up knowing this was the start of a new year. Yeah. Yeah, that's quite, yeah, it's quite beautiful, isn't it? So, yeah. Yeah, and it's okay to cry. I'm telling you. If this brings up emotions with you, that is completely fine as well. And I just felt like that spirit was telling that message just then of being like, hey, it's okay to cry. It's okay to cry, and it's okay to feel, and it's okay, and it is beautiful to let yourself feel. There's nothing to be ashamed about. I just have the image of like a man bursting into tears for some reason, like someone who's been a masculine energy, has been holding on to a lot of energy and really needed to hear that. So, and you are not a burden. It's okay to tell people your problems. It's okay to communicate them. It doesn't make you a burden. It just makes you human. Okay. Just shuffle that, and I got illumination. Yeah. I just got this card. I was just looking through. That's, I don't know if you can see it. It resonates with exactly what I was just talking about. Yeah. So I feel like that's definitely really resonates to what I'm talking to. Like, being imperfect is beautiful. No, there's nothing wrong with being imperfect, ever. There is nothing ever wrong with that. And I feel like society puts an expectation on people that tells them that they need to be perfect to be, like, desired, or they need to look or be a certain way to be accepted as a person. And I think that's really sad and restrictive, because humans are supposed to be three-dimensional, and I don't align with that at all. And especially with I speak, I'm feeling my chest right now, that urge of like wanting to stop talking suddenly, wanting to like block up, wanting to like shrink, almost like I feel this energy on me, like coming from the collective, like from speaking to. I feel like this is your energy right now, like this feeling of that. I've been like, oh, you know, like open up, breathe. It's okay. It is going to be okay. Okay. And release. Okay. So I feel like I was thinking about drawing some cards, but I feel like that was the message for today. And that was the message for what I'm talking to. That feels like this is the message. And I'm also really feeling this agate. Oops, I just fell. This agate crystal. It's like beautiful blue. And I'm really feeling it. And I feel like that might also, maybe you align with the moon or something blue, like the color blue, like the chakra. I'm pretty sure that's the, I could be right. It's the blue. Yeah, it's the throat chakra. Oh my gosh, see. I have to check. No one's perfect. No one always knows the answers. And sometimes I feel like Dory. It's like, but sometimes I have an amazing memory. So yeah, I feel like blue, the throat chakra, it's definitely something. Let's say I speak, like accept your voice. Your voice and your words deserve to be heard. You deserve to be heard and listened to unconditionally. You deserve to have people surrounding you who accept you for who you are and who embrace your voice, and who, when you do speak about them, they welcome them with open arms and they say that's beautiful, and that's the kind of people you deserve. Nothing less. Don't let anyone tell you different. Okay. Kind of feel like pulling in a one of these and seeing what I get. As I'm doing this, I'm looking up. So I feel like what I'm talking to, maybe you're a bit suspicious of things, or you're very sharp. I feel like you're a perceptive person. You're like, oh, what if she's like looking at them? Like she's, it's like, you're beautiful. Okay, so masculine energy and soul connections. And then I've got subconscious, spirit body. So if you don't know much about the spirit body, I would look into that. I feel like that would resonate with you a lot. And subconscious, so like a subconscious level of spirit body, something with that would really resonate. Soul connections, masculine energy. So I feel like I'm either talking to someone who's a masculine energy, or you have energy around you that may be coming in with masculine energy, and there's soul connections. So the people like beginning to fall in love, it could be many new connections, because you're in a lion state. The people you're bringing in are soul connections. They were meant to be in your life for some kind of reason. And the karmic cycles of the past, as you've had this phoenix awakening of who you are, they're not aligned with you anymore, and that's not who's coming in. And even if they do come in, you will see through them, considering I feel like you're quite perceptive. You would see through them pretty quickly and be like, hey, that's not what I want in my life. And you've got good discernment, I feel like. Okay, so what else? What else? So I just got the heart chakra and the number 4. So maybe you're seeing the number 4. Okay, I also read this one was 18 to 14. So that's really vague. but it means like if you know anything about, I would look out for that specific, maybe like 18, 19, 20, like no 8, 9, 10. That could be really relevant or something, but it's like 14, something with 4, and then this is the heart chakra. So something with, as you're coming more aligned, your heart chakra is opening up, and you might start seeing like something falls, like the 4-leaf clover, like luck is coming in for you, the color green. I love, like, this is coming in for you. And it could also, as like with your ancestors, that could also be the message of them saying, open your heart chakra. You deserve it. You deserve the love to come in. And speak your truth. Speak what resonates. Speak what doesn't. Don't be afraid to say that a love that you once wanted to be in doesn't resonate. Because that is completely okay too. It's okay to change your mind at any time about anything. Okay? Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna leave this here. It's resonated. Leave a like and subscribe. Comment if you would like. I'd love to hear what's happening with you. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Okay. Bye.